So I'm still standing at this little courthouse. I don't even know what it is. It's just a courthouse. It's the first courthouse I saw when I got off the bus. I just made a video kind of talking about how there's homeless people out here, and there's all these fucking people with these like nice ass suits and shit. Like, you know, these motherfuckers got money. And this dude like right here, he made it like 30 feet before he had to sit down again. That motherfucker's fucked up. He needs some help. But people just letting him sleep out here like it ain't nothing, you know what I mean? And it's just the fucking irony, you know? I don't even know if you want to call it irony. To me, it's really evidence of the character of people in general, you know what I mean? Like, I swear to God, I'm not even making this up, and I'm not even trying to float my own boat. It's just on point, you know what I mean? Every time I see somebody that's really fucking struggling and I got some money in my pocket, I'm gonna hook them up. Literally every fucking time. And I don't even have that much money, you know what I'm saying? And I guarantee these fucking people with all this fucking money out here, you know, they might not have cash right now, but if they're going to work every day and they see these same motherfuckers, you know, it's only, you know, like basic morality, you know, to offer some help, a couple dollars here or there, or talk to them and say, hey, what you living out here for? Can we help you with your situation? Try to get them on their feet, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, people so quick, let's say there's like a stray dog, and you're like, oh, puppy. And you're all like gonna fuck, oh, we gotta take care of the puppy. And there's a motherfucker who's like almost dead, you know what I mean? But y'all like, ugh, gross. It's like, oh my God, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? You know what I mean? And to me, that's just a sign of the character of people in general, okay? And that takes me to kind of what I really want to talk about right now, which is what I would say is like a degradation of the moral character of society. And, you know, I just watched this video on the internet the other day with this dude in China. It was a white dude in China. And he's going around and he's like, he's stunned by some of the shit he sees. He sees some people like pickpocketing people, and like everybody around him just like standing there, and he like, you know, he's tripping. He's like, yo, you don't see this? And like, so he hollers, and then like somebody like told him like, shh, don't do that. And he was like, why? And he's like, you know, first of all, he said, because they got gangs around who might, you know, jump him if, you know, they interfere in their business like that. But second, they said, you know, if something crazy happens like that, you know, some cops are gonna get involved, and all the fucking police and shit, you know, they're kind of corrupt, you know what I mean? Even if you're doing right, you know what I'm saying? Like, by God, motherfucking cops get involved, and let's say a motherfucker, whatever, for whatever reason, they could twist you up and, you know, enforce some bullshit justice, you know what I mean? And that's why in China, as the dude was saying, you know, you see the degradation of the moral character, because people are afraid to help, for one, and for two, those people who are doing fucked up shit are basically protected by the fucked up judicial system, who will like penalize the people who are just trying to do help, or who are trying to, you know, uphold, you know, real justice. And that's what I'm saying. So I'm still here at this court building. That's what I was talking about, you know, a couple minutes ago. I said, you know, what is justice without common sense morality? You know what I mean? And it really just seems like this arbitrary set of rules that really just impedes real, natural, common sense, justice, and morality. You know what I mean? And I mean, I'm just saying, look at the world around you. Look at these people. I mean, it's like people barely even respect each other anymore, much less are like good-hearted towards each other. This dude is literally walking at a 90-degree angle. He's like literally bent all the way over. And then literally right around the corner of the fucking building, there's like 3 dudes in a fucking bunch of clean ass suits. Guarantee you they're probably making like $80K a year. Motherfucking $1,000 would probably be nothing to these people. You know what I'm saying? Much less 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. And there's only a few homeless people out here. It ain't like it's fucking everywhere you go. And look, I'm just telling you, look, a lot of people are confused in the head, and they, you know, they get told this stupid shit, kind of like everybody that's out here, if you give him money, he's gonna buy drugs. That motherfucker can't even walk. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't gonna buy no fucking drugs from nobody, man. If he does, he probably needs it, because he's probably in pain right now. And people are just push everything bad out of their minds, you know what I'm saying? And you know, that type of shit, you know, it might work for a little bit until you're on the receiving end of some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And thank God some people make it their whole life without, you know, being on the receiving end. As a matter of fact, some of these people, They're the ones doing bullshit, and they're getting away with it because of a fucked up judicial system. You see what I'm saying? And I won't even say thank God that those people ain't got fucked up in their life, because they probably fucking deserve it. And the people who are suffering are probably suffering at the hands of those fucked ass people. For instance, there's like rich ass people doing like economic crimes and like, you know, exploiting resources out of certain countries and like fucking keeping those people all fucking oppressed and shit, and fucking almost using them as slave labor. Look, those people deserve to be dealt with. You know what I'm saying? And the people suffering at their hands don't deserve to be suffering at their hands. You see what the fuck I'm saying? And so this whole situation, I mean, I'm looking at the world, I'm just seeing a general degradation of the character of society. And I feel like this arbitrary set of rules, it's almost like it's like a kryptonite. You know what I mean? And it's like, it just like, when things react with it, it just crumbles apart. You know what I mean? It's like there's a force of, how should we say it? There's like a decision to be made, and when you touch that thing, you think of the pros and the cons, and you're like, I could get in trouble if I do this. You know what I'm saying? It's a fuck ass thing. Like, I don't specifically know what's going on with every single person in these suits and stuff. I don't know. They might have helped. They might have did something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, there's a dude right there. I mean, why is he still out here? If these people work here every day, I mean, did nobody ask him what's up? Did they not say, hey, can we try to help you? You know, we got some services we can try to connect you with, da-da-da-da-da. I look at it, I'm like, to me, I see ignorance. I see ignorance on everybody's face. I see like no fucking fucks given whatsoever. And that, to me, in any case, you know, whatever way you want to look at it, it's just wrong. You know what I mean? That's just a degradation of the morality of society. And it's just, by any fucking normal fucking, you know, eyes, that is wrong. I don't care what the fuck people try to say, how they try to justify it, nothing. It's like, and that's the thing. I think people get lost when they live in a situation with a bunch of, you know, artificial circumstances. You know, they think, you know, they're justified by, let's say, what everybody else is doing, or what the law allows, or something else. You know what I mean? No, there's like common sense, right and wrong. And that's what I think so many people miss. So many people are like, they got in their head, they even like, I've seen this idea like pushed. You know, people are trying to say, look, there's no right and wrong. It's all your perspective. Dude, there is a right and wrong. You know it in your heart. You know what I'm saying? You know it deep down in your fucking soul. You know what I'm saying? But so many people, you know, they know it deep down in their soul, this is wrong, but they say, here's what everybody else doing, I'm gonna do it anyway. That's where y'all fucking up. That's exactly where y'all fucking up. And it's like that old saying, you know, they say if the pack's going one way, you know, it don't mean they're right. Are you gonna follow them even if you know they're not right? You know what I mean? You gotta be that one person who says no. And so many people know deep down their soul that so much of this dumb shit is wrong, but they're like, it's very few. The people who actually say, man, y'all tripping, who actually stand up and say something, are very few and far in between. Really, and that's sad, because it wasn't even that long ago that people were relatively normal. You know what I'm saying? It's becoming more and more rare to see people who actually, you know, stand up for the common sense morality. You know what I mean? And what's even crazier about this is when you finally stand up for it, you know, a lot of people, they spring into action too. They're like, yeah, you know what, you're right. And then they feel all compelled to fucking act too. And it's like, sometimes all it takes is that little bit of a fucking spark, that reminder, you know, sometimes people look around and like, well, nobody else seems to be concerned, so I guess, you know, fuck it. You know, I'm like, hell, I've done this before. I'm telling you, you react and stand up for like that real common sense justice, and then it's gonna spark like that same thing inside of people, that same good-hearted nature in people. You know, sometimes people are just scared for one reason or another. And I mean, so that's whatever you want to call it, man. I'm seeing what I'm seeing right now, and I'm talking about it for a reason. It's not just, it's cause I could tell, cause I listen to my heart. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just out here, you know, I can't do what these people do. Live like just, how do you just ignore people like that? That's crazy. That's crazy. I can't even like force myself to do it. I feel like by some eternal universal law, I'm gonna be like punished for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's because I'm brainwashed with some like Christianity or anything like that. I think just in general, it's like I'm going against some like universal like order. You know what I mean? If we let society devolve, you know, the morality, you know, turn to nothing, you know, that's dangerous for all of us. And I just know this like intuitively. We have to stand up for that, you know, basic justice, dude. It's so simple. It's so really simple. And I'm telling you, this fucking building is it's a fucking symbol of injustice, if anything. I'm telling you. There's people out here like living like crap. Look at this dude right now. Head down. You think this motherfucker's having a good time? He's gonna go party with some drugs? He's fucking depressed. You see that shit? And there's all these motherfucking rich ass motherfuckers walking around like it ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Dude's having a bad time. If anything, he probably drinks and fucking whatever he does because he's having a bad fucking time because society don't even give a fuck. It's fucking crazy. And I'm telling you, this fucking shit right here, it's an institution that upholds law, but look what this law has begotten. You know what I mean? You got these rich ass fucking people out here exploiting people, fucking them over. And I'm not saying like these motherfuckers right around here. I'm talking like on some big level. Motherfuckers are out there like exploiting the fuck out of these broke ass people in different countries and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucking shame, dude. Common sense is the only way to go. We have a common sense morality. It's how we got to where we are. It's how humans learn to live together. You know what I mean? It's so fundamental to our existence. There's no motherfucking other way to do it. You know what I mean? You try to make up some weird set of rules, it's gonna be dysfunctional. That's what the fuck we got. You know, motherfuckers are afraid to help. Motherfuckers get fucking ticketed because they try to feed some of these people out here. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. That shit is stupid. And I guess, you know, if we're gonna rely on this shit to kind of uphold justice, it needs to be examined. You know, we need to see how well it fits with common sense morality, you know what I'm saying? And if it ain't, then we know something's fucked up. And I mean, that's what the fuck we're seeing right now, dude. It's a fucking joke, dude. It's if anything, it's like a symbol of, you know, a power that's really unjust. You know what I mean? This building right here, when there's homeless people all around, it seems more like a symbol of injustice than it does justice. And that's why I decided to record this right here. Anyway, I thank you guys for listening. I'm gonna go get on with my life and keep doing what I do, you know what I'm saying? I got one video down, we're gonna make 20 more in about 5 minutes, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Thank you guys for listening.